We've gotten a few different statements from the attorney, but essentially it's that Brian is following the advice of counsel and staying silent. So again, it's unclear if Brian is inside this home. We do know he has family members here throughout the Sarasota, Manatee County area. But this has been kind of the main focus here, waiting for officers perhaps to go inside this home, for someone to come out. So we're all kind of just waiting to see what happens here right now. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, that prayer vigil happening less than actually a mile from where we're standing right now. The Northport Police Department as well as City Hall, it's less than a mile from the Laundrie family's home. Of course, as soon as we got word that Northport Police were entering the home, I think a lot of people, probably including people from that vigil, came right over here to see what's going on. There was plans for a 5 o'clock protest here outside the home. The organizers of that protest told me earlier today that police reached out to them, asking them to not have the protest here. Obviously, the street's already blocked off. There are no sidewalks here, so that's why they went ahead and decided to move and cancel the protest and turn it into that prayer vigil happening at 7 o'clock tonight. But as far as I'm aware right now, that is still happening. And again, less than a mile from where we are right now, where police are in the house of Brian Laundrie at his parents' request. Again, police not speaking with Brian at this point in time. JB, the doors are opening right now. We've got some officers coming out. I should mention that this is a family vehicle that we see the officers going into right now. This car has been parked in the driveway for the past 2 days. You can see they are opening the trunk of this vehicle right now. One of the investigators up front, one of the investigators in the trunk looking through this vehicle. I should also mention that maybe 10 minutes ago, one of the officers did go into the home with a couple of brown paper bags, which, being at different scenes in the past, oftentimes to carry evidence. So right now they are inside a family vehicle. Well, JB, I've been out here for the past several days, and this vehicle has been in the driveway. It has not moved in the past couple of days. Between this silver vehicle here and the maroon pickup truck, those are the two vehicles that I have seen in the driveway here for the past couple of days. This one in particular has not moved for the past 2 days.
Tell us something, please! But they're going back into the house, inside that home. I know I've said it, but they're just joining us. They are talking with Brian Laundrie.
Hey, I wish I was a frame on that picture in that house.
I don't understand how these people can sleep at home. How long we're going to be out there tonight, that unfair moment. But we're going to stay out here. We're keeping a close eye. Most important, I want to tell you, is we're tired of now. In the last
Yeah, that's right. So I first came out here on Tuesday morning, and that morning there were no vehicles in the driveway. The red pickup truck actually was the first one to pull up. Two people we believe to be mom and dad went into the house. That silver Mustang was not here at that time, but the next morning when we arrived here, that Mustang was here and has not left since that point in time. So Wednesday morning, the maroon vehicle has been the only one kind of coming and going, and from what we've seen, that has been a man and woman, possibly mom and dad in this case. Like I mentioned, it's really only been a man and a woman coming from that maroon pickup truck. That's been the only two people I have personally seen coming in and out of the home. I'm actually standing next to Nico right now. Nico, you were here kind of throughout the night. JB's asking, have we seen any other people come in and out of the home? I mentioned to him that maroon vehicle. We've seen a man and woman come in and out. Have you seen anything at the nighttime when you've been here?
Have not seen anybody come in and out, and actually, for the last several nights, as Allison, I'm sure, has talked about, people have camped out or brought out signs, carts, just waited to see if anyone would come out of the house. We now know today the parents are inside because the parents wanted to speak with police at their request. So we have not seen anyone the last several nights, but again, we know now they're inside the house.
People out here, dozens and dozens. When you come down Laundrie Street, I mean, there is a car parked behind a car, behind a car. I mean, it's insane to see
Whole
out
spectrum of the
here.
block.
And
Look at how many people are here.
So,
We're all here for you, Gabby. We're here.
people who don't know Gabby, people who don't know Brian, and they are out here, they are spreading the word. That's the biggest thing. I also went to a vigil tonight, not too far from here, about 5 minutes away, and these were random people who heard about the case, and they want to spread awareness. They want to get the word out, and that's something that Gabby's father is so thankful for. He said it to Newport Police today, they shared that interview with us. He's so thankful for this, and this is what it's going to take to bring her home and to bring her home safely. I know a lot of you probably caught up on this story. There's a lot of details, things, unfolding. I mean, I feel like how were they an hour ago we were at our home. Now here we are. We're at the home of Brian Laundrie, and I can confirm to you,
Everyone's here.
they are inside.
Gabby
They
from
are
our
not
North Park community. We love everyone. All the way down both sides of the block.
They went into and looked through. They were searching.
You will be found one way or the other. Justice will be served either way.
Kimberly from Australia, I don't know if there will be a link. If you're watching, I mean, we heard a lot of people out here that are demanding that show your facial. As far as links, I have no idea. Thank you. Some people out here, I can tell you, advise you if you're hearing some frustration and that comes out in the way of curse words here and there. So we're going to try to make sure you don't get that on the stream. But from time to time, that's what we're hearing. Looking over
Yeah, JB, it could be some time. I mean, it hasn't been very long that they have been inside, but we don't know exactly what they're doing, what kind of conversations are happening, how in-depth these conversations are. Obviously, like we just saw them go into this vehicle here, possibly looking for evidence. The Laundrie family may have given them the keys to let them go inside, or it may have been a warrant of some shape or form. As far as we were aware, there were no search warrants that had been issued. Up until this point, Northport Police telling us that this is still just a missing persons case. There is no evidence that's a crime in this at this point in time. That's the last word that we've received from Northport PD. So, yeah, it's unclear exactly how long this could take. But I know a lot of the people who are out here, I do not think they will be leaving until someone comes out of that home. In terms of officers speaking, I would imagine that that would come from the Northport Police Department spokesperson, Josh Taylor, or the police chief, Todd Garrison. And of course, that's after, they come out of this home that we might be getting some more information on exactly what went down inside. Yeah. Yes, a lot of people I can see are on Facebook Live right now, and the car movement you're seeing, I think, is just because there are so many people on the road and so many cars parked along the side of the road, so it's very difficult for people to navigate this small Northport neighborhood street right now. You can see this police officer here, it looks like, is kind of guiding this car through because it looks like there's a bit of a traffic jam. That's how many people are out here tonight trying to see what's going on inside this home.
We got flashlights, bro. We could be out here all night.
Sure.
Tell us where she is.
We do not know that. So that question was asked very clearly yesterday to Chief Todd Garrison. The question was, do you know where Brian Laundrie is? He said, yes, simply yes. The question was, is he inside his parents' home? Chief Garrison responded saying, I will say I know where he is. So the chief not wanting to disclose the exact location. I think obviously a lot of people here assuming that he is inside this home, but we really don't know. Like I mentioned, he does have other family members who live in as close as Manatee County. Obviously, we're here in southern Sarasota County right now. But yeah, we don't know the answer to that question at this point in time. And obviously, we know that the police here again are speaking with Brian's parents, not with him inside this home. So not sure at this point.
I mean, the more the more. I'm about to go and grab my chicken egg, and I'm about to start making some content.
There are so many people here right now trying to get some news, some update, some information about what happened to Gabby Petito. Every neighbor in this neighborhood that I have spoken with says the only person in this world that has information about where Gabby Petito might be is right in that house. Everyone that
Honey, the house all the way at the end. Small house, that's where she lives. That's where they live. I remember.
Does get a little bit darker. Looks like we can still have that same officer up there.
I know he looks like a big boy,
I'll
right?
tell you when I got here,
People
we
know
were all
he's in.
right up against the front door, and then once police were making their way in and out of the
I know,
house,
and
that's
I'm
getting
the
more
strongest
difficult
person in my
because
class.
I mean I can't even count the amount of people out here, but dozens and dozens and dozens, and
I'm not
that's
the
people,
fastest, but I'm the strongest.
media outlets, so we have a lot of people out here.
Hey, JB, I can hear you.
Mom, it's almost full noon.
About exactly what is going on inside this home right now, exactly what Brian Laundrie's family has to say, what information they can give that's helpful. I know, but I don't want family. They just want to get to dad safely. That's what the dad was saying Tuesday. He said the main goal right now is just getting to Gabby, getting to her safely, and then he said after that, that's when he'll think about the name Brian Laundrie. Right now, what he wants is he wants his baby daughter home. This is his only daughter, he said. Baby, she's 22 years old, so I know all the parents watching right now. You probably can personally feel for him and Gabby's mother too. Both of them are going through very tough time right now. So what everyone wants is the question answered. Where is Gabby? And then next, everyone wants to see her brought home safely. So we are out here now. And when there is
My name's Evan, by the way. Seeing you around. What is it? Nico. Nico, great to see you.
Stacy, we live about an hour south. I personally live in Coral, so we're spending the night up north up here covering this story, but that's okay. I mean, this is what the news is. We want to make sure that everyone has the most up-to-date information. You know, right now we're kind of in a standby situation because we're waiting to see if any more updates happen.
There's like no room to move.
Yes, we all appreciate it.
I was turned this way. My foot's
We're up to almost 200 people. Here we go. Everybody needs to support her.
Show your support for Gabby. Share this video. Blow up all social media.
Anybody who
Find
knows
Gabby.
Brian or his family or friends of the family or friends of the friends of the family, y'all need to come forward and start giving some answers. Somebody knows something, and something needs to be said. She didn't just up and vanish into thin air. Somebody say something, please. This is a human being. She's a little girl who has a mom and a dad, and sisters and brothers.
Wait, she's a little girl?
No, she's not. Her mama's little girl. She's her mama's little girl, her daddy's little girl, just like you're all these human little boys. But she's a grown woman, but still, she is somebody's baby. Where is she? Give us an update, something. Why were you looking in his car?
Yeah, I feel I get you. I don't know. I mean, it's unpredictable right now. It doesn't look bad though. You want to put in a pony?
Until the police leave.
With a lot of hair.
Either the police are going to leave with him or without him. So either way, I'm going to be here for that.
What happened to
Crystal, I appreciate you giving us that comment there.
Let's give it a shot.
That
I
was
did not know that North
No, they're supposed to be doing one
Oh,
tonight.
today? Oh, okay, yeah.
pull up that tweet.
I do. And we are actually going to have to hop off here in a second. My photographer is going to need to do a battery swap here. And Nico Clemens is going to be reporting live at 8 o'clock. So we're going to have to do a little swap out here to make sure that he's able to get on WTTA at 8.
You have a brief tweet from the North Port Police Department, just so everybody's aware. Crystal, thank you so much for letting me know that this came out recently. The tweet reads, North Port Police are currently speaking with the Laundrie family at their request. At this time, we're not speaking with Brian. More details when available. So, according to that tweet from the North Port Police Department, they're speaking with the family right now. They are not Hey, Liz, can you hear me? I can hear you. Liz, mic check 1 2. Liz, mic check 1 2. Liz.
Get your ass out here, you little coward.
2 thumbs
or
up,
we're
cool.
coming in. And that sexy black boy ain't gonna stop me.
1 channel of.
Talking to you.
Sorry, y'all.
Totally no disrespect.
Hey, Avis, I'm gonna go live with Pat's camera.
Dirty laundry.
You can stay there. You can stay there and get a shot in case something happens.
No.
Hey, Liz, I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, there's Pat. Why is he walking that way?
You guys should be ashamed of your son.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a long way.
Shame on all of you.
Shame on all of you. Karma
I'm all right now.
is a mad BITC.
Okay, that's fine.
And she's gonna come around tenfold. Believe that. You got it coming to you, dirty laundry.
Well, they haven't been saying nothing bad tonight, have they? Or
Curse words.
yeah.
Dirty laundry. Dirty laundry. Dirty laundry.
Just for.
I got you. Keep it. I got you. There we go. I'm working on it. It's a personal habit. And I'm angry.
We're good, Liz.
Someone,
Here we go.
She scared me.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Quiet. Are they bringing him out?
Put him in handcuffs. Oh, now he's cooperating after all this time? What is
Some lady, a cop from my hometown, she's watching. 3 minutes to us.
Okay. I don't want to lose my spot, but maybe move this back.
IB check Nico 1 2. Yep.
That's good right there.
25.
old enough to get served life in prison?
Okay, yeah.
You look like a pretty boy. They're gonna like you there.
Come on, Dad. Come on, Daddy. Bring him out. Bring him out.
More paperback.
Bring him out.
I need spray, bug spray.
I know. I don't have any.
I have some in the car.
Mine is in my car too.
Yeah, hello. I was on there 2 days ago.
He's gonna be.
We're all here for you, Gabby.
He's gonna be somebody's little kid. Real soon. Sorry.
Hey, mic check 1 2.
Hopefully they bring him
Can
out.
you imagine looking for
Mic check
your
1 2.
son
So dozens of
and no
Northport
one
police
will tell
officers
you anything?
have spent hours
Can
or
you
hours.
imagine the heartbreak? Can you imagine the loneliness and the wondering, the sleepless
1 minute.
nights? Can you imagine looking for your child?
Several Northport police has spent the
And
last
no one will
hour and
tell
a
you
half
anything.
inside the Laundrie
Do you
house.
not have a heart and a soul?
To make it match.
Even if you made a mistake, you need to own up to it because this ain't going away.
far out?
It was a minute, like 30 seconds ago.
Justice for Gabby!
Probably about
Justice for Gabby! Justice for Gabby!
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Okay.
Justice for Gabby! Justice for Gabby! Justice for Gabby! Justice for Gabby! Justice for Gabby!
Stand by.
I hope you never feel this pain. Mom, let me see your phone.
7:45. I guess, yeah. Yeah, Wi-Fi is real nice to hear that. My Sony's like it.
Josh, Jennifer, officers rather, they've spent the last hour and a half inside the Laundrie household. As you all mentioned, the parents of Brian Laundrie, they wanted to speak with officers, so that's why they're here. They're not speaking with Brian, they're speaking with Brian's parents. But you can hear in the background, dozens of people here in the Northport community have made their way to the Laundrie household. They're demanding Brian Laundrie to come out, speak, tell officers what he knows about Gabby's location. We know Brian Laundrie got back to Northport on the 1st. Gabby's mother filed that missing persons report all the way from New York on the 11th. So tomorrow will make a week since Gabby's mother made that missing persons report. But again, we're still waiting to get more information from police. They did tweet a while ago. They're here because the parents wanted to speak with them. That's all we know right now. We did learn today that officers do not have Gabby's cell phone. That's what a spokesman with the Northport Police Department told us earlier today. Does not have Gabby's cell phone. So that, on top of Brian not speaking with law enforcement officers, it's making it very difficult for officers to find Gabby. We know they were last out west in the Wyoming area, Yellowstone National Park, Grand Teton. They've posted on their social media pages this week pictures of Gabby. But back here at the home again, officers have spent the last hour and a half inside. They're carrying in and out or inside brown bags. They've carried several brown bags inside the home. So we're not sure what they're looking for, what they're searching for, if they're going to collect anything. But again, they're here speaking with the parents. We know the parents are inside. We know people have been at the home the last several days waiting to see if anyone would come out. We now know people are inside the home. They're not speaking with Brian. Again, they're speaking with the parents. So, of course, we're staying on top of this story. We are going to stay here all night. Allison Henning is here as well, our Sarasota County Bureau reporter. And so, of course, we'll bring you the latest once we get that information. Josh and Jen, back to you all.
How do you know he's not home? Are you here?
She deserves answers. Her family deserves answers. Come out with the police, with your lawyer, whatever, and say.
Funny you say that, Josh, because
that's all you gotta
once
do.
people learned that officers were at the Laundrie household, it seemed like the entire community just flooded and made their way to the Laundrie household. And at one point, the entire street was blocked, filled with cars and people. So officers have had to clear the street. They've had to basically turn some people away, tell some people, hey, you can't be here. But the street was full with people, full with cars. And if it was brighter outside, we could show you the line of cars just up and down the street right now. So there's no indication that they're going to tell people to stop yelling or screaming, where is Gabby? But we do know they're trying to clear the street because there are tons of people out here right now.
Woo! Where is she? Come on out. We're going to shine all those lights on your house until you come out, you little coward. Mommy and Daddy can't save you now. You better come on out and tell us where she is. What happened? Her family deserves answers. Her friends deserve answers. If it was your child, you would want answers. So come out and say what happened to her.
Pretty good? What happened?
You guys are just as guilty as your son, and I hope that you rot in hell.
You good?
Yep. You can turn this off?
Nico gave the shout out, so it's fine that I was in the shot.
I didn't mean to